So the MFN press conference and the weigh-ins is usually pretty interesting. You get to see the culture of the Indian fighters. You get to meet with some of the dignitaries. Everybody gives their thoughts, but this time we had some tense moments.
We did.
Blood, sweat and tears. My name is Salil. Once again, such a honor and privilege for me to be part of this family. Normally when we say blood, sweat and tears, it's just words. But in your case, it's all true. Blood, sweat and tears have sort of made us reach here. We're still struggling to make sure that we have the identity across the world. We're back at Palazzo Versace. This is where we started during the pandemic as well. So big round of applause there as well. We're back almost in home turf. We're back.
Thank you, everybody. This is a very, very special MFN. For people who thought it wouldn't go beyond MFN 1 and it was just like a one-off fun thing, just want to let you all know, the doubters, we're here to stay. And like I like to say, we don't consider anyone our competition in terms of promotion. We are running our own race, and I'm very happy doing that.
This costs a lot of money, guys. So a lot of money has gone into this. Our love has gone into this. Our passion, our heart has gone into this. And I believe everyone fighting for the belt should do the same because we'll feel happy about that. So really happy where MFN is today. And I always say this is just the beginning.
Absolutely, and it's the beginning of something really fantastic and big.
So basic thing, I did a mistake, the mistake from my side. That's why I have to be polite that I did this mistake, and after that for his concern कि उसने उसके बाद भी मुझसे fight लिया. That's amazing, trust me, that's the sportsmanship and I really respect him for that. But in the ring there is no respect, sorry, there is a game and I'm going to win.
Those guys are literally our brothers. Blood relatives, family members. We punch each other in the face every day. So this is nothing. I mean, this doesn't count for anything. But more than that, we're professionals. They say, some people say that blood makes you relative, but they're right. Blood makes you relative, but when you put in work like this, when you understand each other's problems, and when you're in such a situation where you know what the guy is going through, this is what makes you family. And you never bail out on family. This is what Team Fight Fortress has always taught me. So this guy's my opponent, not family. But I understand his situation. I understand what has been going on and could have gone in his life as well. So for your question, it's just that it's sportsmanship, spirit. It's sportsmanship. We're athletes. We're not politicians. As I keep on saying the same over and over again, we're athletes. We're not politicians, and we understand that every athlete works really hard. I've always been promoting peace through sports, not like throwing a punch in the streets. It's very different, and a fighter's hand is called a fixed hammer. So if you're being hit with a hammer which is 5 kilos, and then if you're being hit with a hammer which is 10 kilos, that makes a huge difference, right? So depends on how people perceive it, but to me it doesn't matter because I've trained with bigger guys. I've trained with guys over 100 kilos. I've trained with killers like famous guys like Rotang, taken their punches to the face, stood there, traded shots, helped those guys train. I've trained with guys over 100 kilos, as I said. They hit me hard, tried to knock me out. Never happened. So to me, it doesn't matter because I've always been a fighter since my childhood. I was born a fighter. I was raised as a fighter. So nothing matters to me as long as we step in there because I know he's gonna hit me. I'm gonna hit him hard. He hits me once, I'll hit him twice. He hits me twice, I'm gonna hit him 4 times. So every single time he throws something, he's gonna get something back. So he should be worried about getting hit more, and he should be worried about me. matches. I'm not worried about it. Doesn't really matter if he makes weight or not. I'm here to fight. I love to fight. That's what I've been doing for the past decade and a half. Never taken easy fights. I've always fought guys bigger than me, apparently better than me, and I've proved everyone wrong, and I'm going to do that tomorrow night.
You have something to say about the India-Pakistan fighters and what they had to say.
Yes, I actually thought they were very polished and very classy. I expected some animosity and a little bit of hatred, but all I saw was respect and kindness. Honestly,
That was a lot of sportsmanship.
sportsmanship, great word. I agree.
I don't think people expected to hear that from both fighters.
I
but,
didn't expect any of that.
But it could also be mind games.
It could be my case.
Because if you can diffuse,
Lull them into a sense of, oh, he's my friend. We're really not fighting.
I know. So who knows? You know, it could be something that's really a diffusion of the tension. So
Mind game.
hopefully, Dhruv doesn't fall into that.
Hopefully not.
तो इस फाइट में भी आप क्या वही जरूर लेके आओगे पहले राउंड में फिनिश करने की कोशिश करोगे क्या प्लान किया है
प्लान कुछ नहीं वही बस जो प्रैक्टिस करते हैं वही दिखाते हैं रिंग में ऐसा कोई प्लान कर लेते हैं ये करूँगा वो करूँगा ऐसा
जो रिंग में होगा वो अच्छा तो अगर आपको एक मैसेज देना हो अपने अपोनेंट को अदरवेट को तो आप क्या मैसेज दोगे
भाई ये मैसेज है भाई बढ़िया खेल लिए
As long as a man of few words.
What he said.
Oh wow okay so translation from him from अदरवेट to संजीव अदरवेट ने अभी बोला कि फर्क नहीं पड़ता आप क्या करने वाले हो गेम में so yeah
पड़ता भाई फाइट तो अपने को ही पड़ता है
What was his answer?
Translation, Atavik, his response was, it will matter. You said it won't matter, he's saying he's going to make it matter. Anything you'd like to say to that, Atavik?
Tomorrow we're gonna see.
कल देखेंगे
कल ये देखें भाई वो रात तो कुछ होना है
Tonight, so we'll see tomorrow.
Nothing's happening tonight. It's all happening tomorrow night. So good luck.
It depends.
Nothing's happening. You plan something tonight? Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell my plans, so you know. So.
संजीव बाजी अपने रूम को लॉक कर देना कुछ काम कर रहे
मैं ऐसा करता हूँ लोग बैठे होते हैं
Guys, someone translate.
So he's just saying, I told him, you make sure you lock your room tonight. He said, I don't lock my rooms in the night. Doesn't matter. You can do whatever you want. What do you like to say?
Sleep well then.
अच्छी नींद लेना भाई. Sleep well. All right.
We also saw some back and forth questions from Sanjeev and the opposition team. That kind of, you were a little uncomfortable with how that was going.
A little bit, yeah, I was a little bit uncomfortable, but you know what, like you had just said, for the first time, we're seeing a little bit of trash talk, which is good here. I think it is a good thing, but it's one of those things that, if kept unchecked, could get massively out of control.
Yeah, when they started talking about, you know, lock your room in the night.
No, we don't
That's
like that.
something
Come
that we
on,
don't
guys.
encourage in
Yeah,
MFN.
come on.
पूजा आपने MFN में पिछले दोनों फाइट्स एटम वेट में थे, बट ये स्ट्रॉ वेट टाइटल फाइट है. So are you prepared to go a division up?
हाँ, मेरे लिए थोड़ा स्ट्रगल रहा है इस वेट को खेलने के लिए, बट जब टाइटल का सवाल था तो मैंने अपने 100% दिया है अपने वेट को मेंटेन करने के लिए, और हाँ मैं बिल्कुल रेडी हूँ इस फाइट के लिए.
बट स्ट्रॉ वेट क्यों? आपने बोला नहीं कि मैं तो एटम वेट में हूँ, मुझे एटम वेट टाइटल चाहिए.
नहीं, मैंने बोला था कि मुझे एटम वेट में चाहिए, बट शायद बी को इसी में खेलना था, तो मैंने कहा कि ठीक है कोई नहीं, चलते हैं इसी वेट में.
You wanted to play in this category, so she said, no problem. We'll play exactly as you want. So that's what she said. This is our revenge that we can take. And we're on the same platform that is there. So you understand that the entire nation is going to be against you also. So how do you actually plan to actually take this forward? Do you have your own battalion of people that are going to join us tomorrow night or no?
For sure, I definitely have a battalion of people who are going to show up tomorrow night. But you know, whatever happens inside the cage, happens inside the cage, man. I always carry the banner for peace through sports. That's not my first time fighting an Indian opponent. I've already fought him twice, and I've even exchanged flags with them, and I got a lot of hate from both the countries. Oh, why did you exchange flags? How dare you pick up our flag? Or how dare you give him our flag? So this doesn't really matter to me. I'm a professional. I'm an athlete. I'm not a politician that I'm going to get into these kind of stuff. So I'm going to do what I'm going to do tomorrow as a professional. And I'm representing Tribe Diesel Diva, and we always represent peace through sport. We always vouch for peace through sport, and that's what I'm going to do after some amazing violence tomorrow night.
That's very fantastic. The rivalries and the competition should be left in the arena of the sport. And so my question to you is, what message would you like to give to Dhruv?
There's no message. All the messages will be delivered tomorrow night.
Wow. ध्रुव भाई, ये कह रहे हैं कि जो भी मैसेज इनको देना है ये कल केज में देंगे आपको।
भाई पहले तो राम राम, इस भाई ने गिर था मैं भी। दूसरा, फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल मैं उसको थैंक बोलना चाहता हूँ, जो मुझसे लाइफ में पहली बार मिस्टेक हुई है कि मैं वेट नहीं बना पाया और उसके बाद भी वो फाइट के लिए रेडी है। थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट। दूसरा, फाइट के लिए मैं एक चीज़ बोलना चाहूँगा, ये भूख 23 साल की है भाई, वो भूख तो अभी मिलेगी नहीं, लेकिन नेक्स्ट टाइम उसको ज़रूर अचीव करूँगा, क्योंकि उस मिस्टेक की वजह से मैं बेल्ट होने जा रहा हूँ। लेकिन जो बेल्ट जीतने की भूख थी ना, वो भूख आपको कल दिखेगी। थैंक यू सो मच।
तो मैं बिल्कुल समझ सकता हूँ जो आप जिस चीज़ की बात कर रहे हैं, बिल्कुल समझ सकता हूँ आपकी सिचुएशन में भी एथलीट हूँ, तो ये चीज़ें होती हैं, कोई बात नहीं। दूसरी बात ये है कि बेल्ट की जो भूख होती है ना, इंसान से ऐसे चीज़ें करवाती हैं जो कि उसी भूख के लिए मैं भी आया हूँ। तो कल ये हमारी भूख की जंग होगी, तो देते हैं अच्छा सा शो सबको। And guys, do tune in tomorrow night, because it's not only Pakistan versus India, it's going to be fireworks, it's going to be a banger, and this one will steal the show, more fireworks.
Like any other day. बिल्कुल भाई, बिल्कुल।
नहीं, I mean ये बहुत नॉर्मल लग रहा है, पता नहीं क्यों प्रेशर नहीं आ रहा है, मतलब ऐसा लग रहा है कि यार बस नॉर्मल डे है, हाँ जाना है कल नॉर्मल है, पता नहीं सच में, मतलब बेल्ट पे चेक बहुत बड़ा है इस बार, और फिर भी ऐसा लग रहा है कि हाँ कल जाना है, कितने बजे फाइट मेरे नो कितने बजे।
So big round of applause for MFN, and let's have the matchups. Right.